The US government is ramping up its no-tolerance stance on human rights abuses from China. NTD reporter Kitty Wang is in Washington, where legislators from both sides of the aisle called out the communist regime.
On the 30th anniversary of the Tiananmen Massacre, the Senate and House of Representatives held hearings. They examined the Chinese Communist Party's track record of internal suppression and reviewed U.S. policy toward China.
If we do not speak out for human rights in China because of economic concerns, we lose all moral authority to talk about human rights in any other place in the world.
Senator Marco Rubio stressed that the Tiananmen Massacre should not only be viewed through a historical lens.
Rather, today we must also reckon with the ongoing systematic human rights abuses committed by the Chinese Communist Party and the Chinese government against its own people. And we must reckon with the emerging and new geopolitical competition between tyranny and liberty, between democracy and totalitarianism.
During the commemoration events this year, the U.S. Congress, executive branch, and civil society all expressed concern about the Chinese Communist Party's persecution of religious groups and minorities. They said it's time to hold the perpetrators accountable.
So again, we've had many tools in place. We have even more now with Global Magnitsky, which is, again, the ability to issue sanctions, denials, and it's there in the toolbox waiting to be used.
U.S. State Department officials have tightened their vetting for visa applicants in an effort to deny entry to human rights and religious freedom abusers. As part of this process, they are inviting some religious and faith-based groups to contribute evidence and information.
Well, I would applaud any effort by the State Department to scrutinize the entry into the United States of those who are established as human rights violators in China. It should be one of many actions that we can positively take to send a message and hopefully to get others in the world to join us in the same type of actions.
Kitty Wang, NTD News.